The secret to being creative is knowing how to hide your sources. Well, except with visual effects artists, pretty much everyone has the same source, which is Andrew Kramer. But anyway, what's up everyone? This is Lyndon for Visionary Fire. The point is that an effective way to be creative is taking inspiration from other artists, right? Because when you first start a project, ideas build on themselves, and at the beginning there's no ideas to build on. So in this video, I'm going to give you lots of ideas and inspiration for logo animations. And remember, don't tell people you got the ideas from this video, because always hide your sources. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to hell for teaching that, but so the first animation principle I want to go over is something called follow through motions. Now, any great intro knows how to do great follow through motions. Let me show you some examples of what follow through motions are. Look in there, you can see that yellow bag. It's kind of like jello. It wiggles around. It's not like a stiff object, right? It bends, and then it has a spring effect, like it goes back and forth. That's what follow through motions are. All right, to understand follow through motions, just think jello, all right? Okay, so let's go to the next example. You can see here, the top part of this envelope here just kind of bounces around. That's follow through motion. Then also you can see with the text here, there's some great follow through motion. Now, this one is such a great concept that's helped me out, and this goes into coming up with good names and coming up with good logos and logo animations, right? It's simple, memorable objects, right? So for instance, with my logo, it's really easy to remember because it's a simple object, just a fireball, and that's all it is. Simple, memorable object. In this case, it's just a little robot here. There's a lot of different ways people can remember stuff. They can remember it semantically, like with the words. They can remember it visually or audibly. But if there's a simple visual they can associate with your brand, it's going to be a lot easier for them to remember compared to if it was just words. And that makes great brand recognition. So another example, simple, memorable object, just a little ghost here, right? Snapchat, just a ghost. Or you can think about Twitter, they just have a little bird there. Very simple object that you can remember and associate with the brand. By the way, I want to take a second to tell you that I got a website, visionaryfire.com. If you ever want to apply fire or smoke to a moving object in your scene, there's resources exactly for that, and also motion graphics templates like this customizable 3D galaxy or these fluid particles. And of course, we can't forget the fire simulation pack that was made with After Effects fractal noise. So definitely visit me at visionaryfire.com. So this next one is showing the meaning of your logo with the logo animation. Now, this is probably the most important thing to do in a logo animation for yourself or for your client, because everyone hates just using one of those logo animation templates. The logo animation needs to convey the right feeling of the brand. So let's see some examples here. We have Facebook. Aha, we actually see it's a book. So, if you look at the beginning here, you can't tell that it's just a book, but with the logo animation, aha, Facebook. And that kind of shows more meaning and explain things people can't see by just looking at the logo. Let's look at the next example. Pinterest. We have a pen and a paper clip. Those objects are related to the meaning of the logo. Skype here, it shows the world, and then it animates into the Skype logo, and that definitely conveys more feelings and meaning, like Skype, people connecting across the whole world. This is like the most important things to convey with a logo animation. You gotta give that feeling of the brand or that logo. Just put in extra objects that show meaning, and also like you can explain different things with the logo animation that they can't see with just the logo. For instance, I wanted this right here to be like a fireball, but also be like an eye, right? It's like a double meaning, like a pun. But with the logo here, you can't tell that's an eye. So with the logo animation, I was able to convey that this is not only a fireball, but it's also an iris of the eye. So with the logo animation, I get to convey extra meaning. There's actually a lot of puns in my logo here, like visionary, as in like someone who has a goal vision, but also it's like visual effects. And then fire is a big part of like compositing and visual effects, but also fire is like energy and motivation. So like visionary, fire, there's all kind of puns in this thing. So alright, so let's go to our next principle, or this is an engagement principle, which is action, suspense, and drama. So this is what people try to do to make movies interesting, but you can apply the same thing to logo animations. Let's check out some examples. You can see here we have some action, suspense, and drama. Oh no, okay. So there's definitely a lot of suspense in this one. Like, you can tell something's about to happen. You know, your brain starts thinking about different scenarios. And if you can get your audience thinking about different scenarios of what might happen, you're going to get them really curious. And it has to be about something dramatic, because it's like in this example, you know, if it's like you're at an event and champagne starts spilling everywhere, oh no, it's drama, it gets your attention. That's what, it has to be something that excites people, something that's crazy. That's what makes people curious. So you can tell here that some serious action's about to happen and some serious drama. And then we have a lot of, you know, kind of like fun physics here, like a splash, action. This was a really fun logo animation. So you can definitely implement suspense and action and drama in your logo animation by, you know, maybe a cannon is about to fire, a suspenseful, or maybe a spring is about to pop, or a balloon's about to pop. Something, you know, with drama, action, and suspense. Make people want to keep watching because they want to know if their prediction is accurate about what's going to happen. By the way, be sure and keep watching, because towards the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys access to a cheat sheet that organizes all of these animation principles, plus other ones we don't cover in this video. There's the Pixar logo animation, which is one I really love. And you know, you can tell that this character here is about to do something. People are curious about what he's going to do, and then he starts jumping on it, action, suspense, and then you're thinking like, oh, is he going to spring up? I don't know if anyone has the same thought, but I always think he's going to spring up, but nothing happens. But you know, it's great for, you know, getting people curious about what's going to happen. If you can implement this concept right, people are definitely going to watch your logo animation and not get bored. Alright, so the next animation principle I have here is just making your logo animation bouncy. Now, what do I mean by that? Bouncy. Alright, let's check out some examples. Basically, bounces are just really fun to watch. We have some bounces here, and then more bouncy bounces. Fun stuff to watch. Then we have this bouncy, and then more bouncing. So bouncing is really fun to watch in logo animation, so definitely consider adding some fun physics and bounce animations in your logo animation. So let's see, well, we got one more. We can't forget School of Motion. This is an amazing logo animation. You see there's a bounce there, really fun to watch. This is an awesome logo animation to me. School of Motion. More bounces, really satisfying and, you know, fun to watch. A lot of great follow-through motions here as well. You can see that it's kind of wiggling around like jello. That's an amazing follow-through motion. Yeah. Like I said, all the great logo animations have some great follow-through animations. You know, in the real world, everything's connected. Like, if something moves faster, it'll stretch, and the energy echoes into other things, and it affects different things. Everything's connected through space and time. Alright, so I have a couple more principles here. We're almost done. These are great. So the next one is you can have a collision or explosion. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Let me just show you a couple examples. We have a nice collision here, like that, with an explosion as well. Another collision, really fun to watch. Oh, this is in a logo animation I did, which is just an explosion, real action. And then we have another example of kind of like an explosion. That's kind of like outward energy. That's kind of fun. So I'll have one more concept I want to talk about real fast, and this is putting a character or a face or something lively in your logo animation. And this goes into other concepts, like a lot of advertisements people put on Facebook, people don't like watching because there's not a lively character. And, you know, people like other people. People don't like faceless things. It always helps to have a little character in your logo animation. It makes it lively, not like this faceless, dead, empty wasteland, alright? So we have an example here. There's a nice, friendly robot that just makes it feel lively. And like there's just some life to the animation. We have this alive character here, and it makes it a lot more lively. So if you know of more engaging animation principles, please comment below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about all this. And also, if you're trying to create fire and smoke effects, be sure to visit our website, visionaryfire.com. We have resources and tools that will save you a lot of time. Anyway, my name's Lyndon for Visionary Fire, and until next time, I'll leave you to it.